Aaron, to take the final game in Tampa and then the first three of this series after everything this team has been going through, do you feel like you guys are moving back in the right direction and the worst is behind you?
Yeah, I would, it's baseball. You're going to have those moments where nothing goes your way. You're going to have those moments where everything goes your way, and then the in betweens where you make your money and really what defines a team. And these past couple of games, they take the lead and they tie it up, we tie it back, and this shows what type of team we have. And going through those tough times where we kind of get our butt kicked for a couple weeks, I think that all it does is make this team stronger, make them better, down the stretch. So we played a tough team for two today, and we came away with two.
Rocco Baldelli intentionally walked you several times today. Do you expect that to just continue to happen as this season ticks away?
No, not really. I don't want to think about it because I still got to stay mentally ready. At any time when, if I'm getting intentionally walked, it usually means there's guys on base in a big situation. So I got to stay locked in and really not try to think about it and do my job. If I get walked, and then pass the baton to the guy behind me, and I know they'll get it done.
Doesn't frustrate you at all? Sorry.
Not really. Like, what do I do? Like, slam my bat down? It's just, yeah, it is what it is. So I just, pass it and, root on my guy behind me to go in there and drive me in.
Yeah, and they're basically doing it because you do have a lot of guys out injured. You have a lot of young guys in, and the offense has struggled besides you. Do you think you have enough to do damage if the other team is going to continue to walk you and take the bat out of your hands?
I think so. We won these two today, and I got intentionally walked a couple times. So, I think this, doesn't matter if our guys are, our big guys are here or they're not. We're the New York Yankees. When we walk out there, we got the pinstripes on. We're in the NY, and every single guy that walks in this clubhouse is, going to get the job done and do their job. So I'm never too concerned with, if we're missing guys or not. I'd love to have Rizzo, I'd love to have DJ in there, Big G, but the guys that are stepping up are doing their job.
It's also ticking away potential at-bats for you to do special things individually, right? Mm-hmm. To get to 60 or more home runs. Is that weighing on you in any way?
I don't think so. Not at all.
55, that breaks the tie with A-Rod, most by a right-handed batter. What does that mean to you? Is that special in any way?
I was happy to get a run on the board. That's all I can really say. The rookie, I think he was making his debut and, kind of had to shut down there for a little bit. He had a good, quick pace, working all of his pitches. So to kind of get that first run, and also I think he walked the next guy and kind of got some stuff going. I think just happy to get a run on the board and get this offense going a little bit.
What made you so effective in Game 2?
And, he gave up, I know he gave up on his fastball in the corner. Correa hit the double to center, and that kind of pissed him off, so he tried going the slider and, booked a homer. But I think after that, he kind of locked back in. He started really rearing back and locating his heater to both sides of the plate. When he's throwing inside, and kind of making the other team feel a little uncomfortable, I feel like that's when he's at his best. And, he did that a couple times today. And, when he's doing that with the type of stuff he has, man, he's untouchable.
You're not seeing a ton of hittable pitches, and yet you seem like you're locked in and hitting the ones that are hittable. What kind of challenge is it when you're not seeing a lot of good pitches, and what is the key to staying locked in when you're not seeing a lot?
Well, the toughest thing is, like, for me, not seeing pitch. Like, the more pitches I see, the better my eye gets. It's just more experience. So when you're getting intentionally walked or you're not really getting competitive pitches, it kind of makes it tough late in the game when it's a big spot and you get something done. I've seen 5 pitches near the zone today. What can you do? But it's just the stuff I'm doing in between innings. Getting work in, or sitting there just watching the game. Seeing how things play out. So really it's just about staying mentally tough and mentally locked in throughout the whole game.
You mentioned your confidence in the kids that come in here. When you look at Cabrera, Peraza, Florial, what impresses you about them?
It's just they're cool, calm, and collected. I talked to Flo a little bit. I think it was the 9th inning of the first game. He came up, a chance to win the game, and has a big, tough at bat. Also drills that ball up the middle, and then you got the Platinum Glover, with Correa at shortstop, who stops it and guns him at first as he dives in. But I kind of pulled him aside. I said, hey man, that's a big time at bat right there. You showed patience. You worked the count. You took some good swings, and 3-2. Bat off a tough pitch and drove it up the middle, and guy made a play. It's little things like that are going to help us win games. So, moments like that. Cabrera coming up big with the walk-off in the first game. It's just these kids are ready. They're great at bats. I don't see them up there timid. They're not scared. They're ready to go from the very first pitch. And when you got guys like that with that type of confidence, man, it's easy to go out there and play.